What's up? What's happening, everybody? K Mega 405 coming to you live from the 405. Wow. Watching a lot of sports this past weekend, and especially even tonight, because I was trying to look for seeding for the teams. I watched Monday Night Football. Did I say Monday Night Football? I'm sorry, Sunday Night Football. And was looking at it, and it always seemed like that Detroit was already in a bad position, but still just didn't understand. Didn't want, because as a Ram fan, diehard Ram fan, I'm all about what up with you, Verge. I'm all about, my Rams. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am a Ram. You see, I'm OU. Okay, Oklahoma City Boomer Sooner. I'm born and raised in Oklahoma. I'm a Oklahoma born and raised guy. The Thunder. So this is what's really weird. Like, a lot of people don't. And when I get hit back with a lot of stuff, like, a lot of people don't understand about, like, my pedigree with certain things. So hold on, let me mute this a little bit. I want to just mute it. Okay, before we get into the gaming part of it. So I am on the sports side of things. I'm from Oklahoma. I live in Oklahoma. I'm born and raised in Oklahoma. So, but anyway, some people always ask me, how are you a Rams fan? Like he said, have you heard of accounts Atlas, Oklahoma? Yeah, I've heard of Atlas, Oklahoma, but I've never touched on Atlas, Oklahoma. So he says, have you heard of accounts Atlas? I know I've heard of Atlas, Oklahoma. I don't know if that's even a real place. Anyway, regardless, whatever. And maybe you were trying to say Mike Johnson about the Atlas of Oklahoma in the state. Listen, sucker. If you're trying to disrespect my state, where I'm born and raised from, understand we are the NBA champions. Pay homage, pay respect, because wherever your dog water ass NBA team is at, it isn't OKC. Shut your mouth. Anyway, let me stop that. But no, honestly, because a lot of people always ask me to break it down. I have before, but I guess I'll do it again before we get into fight night. But because there were people that were confused because I'm so much of a Rams fan that they're like, I thought you was from LA. No, I've been a Rams fan forever. We're talking about going back. I'm a Gen X guy. I'm a Gen X cat. So I've been a Rams fan ever since the 80s. So it's not just jumping on bandwagon since the Rams were winning back in the early in 2000 and beyond. No, I've been a Rams fan going back to 1982. And like when Eric Dickerson was the running back for the Rams, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Gen X guy. I was born in 1975. I am a Rams, and people were like, well, how did you become a Rams fan? It was all about the colors. Like, I explained that before, so I guess I can explain that a little bit. Okay, so the school that I went to in elementary was Steed Elementary, which was ridiculous, but I'm not going to get political on any of this, but it was a great school, great teachers there at Steed Elementary, but that school is no longer there no more. Their colors were gold and black, like the Steelers. So there were a lot of kids that loved the Steelers. I remember watching football before I even went to that school about like Eric Dickerson. When I saw Eric Dickerson run, it was over for me, and that's when I first started to want to get into sports as a kid. And I was a big Eric Dickerson fan. I knew I would never be a running back because of just my stature or my athleticism. I was more of a different type of breed of player. I like to hit people. I didn't care about offense. I only cared about defense. I wanted to hurt people because I love defense. So when I played football all through my younger career, that was it was. And I played every sport in my time frame. I played baseball, I played track, field, wrestling, football, basketball. And that's all the sports and even though soccer wasn't something that was big in the United States in the 80s, I still played soccer with kids that used to play soccer. So I played every sport that I possibly could. And even the time when I was going to college and I was playing football. There's a lot of people that don't know this about me because I don't ever brag about anything like that because it's nothing to brag about. I mean, it is what it is. I would go to the OU campus and I would play a game called Frisbee golf with a lot of other players that were just introducing this game in the early 90s. And I didn't know. I loved it, though, because I loved playing Frisbee as a kid. But I was like, Frisbee golf. I never was a golf guy. I thought it was corny. I thought it was stupid. I never was a golf person, but I loved Frisbee golf. And so back then, like compared to what people were doing with Frisbee golf today, my wife's sister husband, he's serious in Frisbee golf. Like he got a whole backpack of different stuff. It's crazy. Like, okay, so when I played it back then in like 94, 95, 96, 97, it was just a regular Frisbee. Bro, like people now have a little small disc and they're throwing that shit all over the place. So back when I was playing it at OU University campus, I'm throwing a regular Frisbee and into a hole out there where the golf course is out there at OU. And so I'm like, yeah, and I was loving that shit because, I remember one of the very first people that I was introduced to when I first started playing it was this Australian guy. And he was like, what? How? And, they got an accent. And I was throwing it because I knew how to throw a Frisbee. Like, I threw Frisbees all the time. Like, that was my shit. Like, I love throwing Frisbees. So anyway, he's like, you may want to try to join our league, join our club. I'm like, what? A club of Frisbee throwers? Like, I thought that was weak as hell, even though now looking at it today in 2025. Anyway, it's just me being old and being dumb and not understanding that it would catch on. All I'm saying with all this going forward is that I have been a big sports head as long as a big nerd in the video games scene forever. So it's been a real crazy transition. Like I never had the bullying or anything from anybody because I was a jock, because I played football, I played basketball, I played I was wrestling, I was doing all types of sports. Baseball. Now baseball was only until I got to 7th grade and then I stopped, and then I got really serious into football, basketball, and wrestling. So after that, but I loved playing Frisbee. I love soccer. I love doing all that, but it's just like I just wasn't on that level. I didn't know about soccer enough. So anyway, all I'm saying is all this is that I was watching a lot of sports this weekend. What's up, Raichi? Anyway, let's see. Let's go to the comments. He says, okay, so he said, yo, I see you, Verge. He says, have you heard of Account Atlas, Oklahoma? And okay, that's what he says. It's a military town in Atlas. Like, no, I've never been there. I may have drove through Atlas when I was a truck driver. I don't know anything about Atlas, Oklahoma. I will not ever lie to my listeners. I don't know anything about Atlas. So yeah, I'm sure there is an Atlas, Oklahoma, but I don't know anything about it. If I did, I just drove in and out, never stopped to get me a strawberry soda and some goddamn chips, because that was my thing. Like if I would stop somewhere to get me a little snack, it was always going to be me a strawberry soda and some sour cream and cheddar Lay's chips. That was my thing. So I can't remember if I ever stopped in Atlas, Oklahoma. Don't know. Can't remember. I won't even lie to you about it. Mike Johnson, he says, what happened with Atlas? He says they stopped making games for Xbox. Oh my God. He says I know it wasn't Atlas, Oklahoma. So anyway, let's keep it that bullshit. Anyway, all I'm saying is that this weekend, you see me wearing my OU Boomer Sooner. And what I was trying to make the point to is that, like, a lot of people got confused. I mean, like, from people from the Iron Lords, it's like, oh, I thought you was from LA because you love the LA Rams. No, sucker. I've been a Ram fan since they were in LA the first time. And when they went to St. Louis, they were closer to home. So I would go to St. Louis to go check out my Rams, right? So I've always been a Rams fan. The very first team, the very first professional basketball team that I fell in love with was the 76ers, because Oklahoma never had a professional basketball team. So it was the 76ers. So I love Charles Barkley. And then of course, I don't think there's not a person that ever loved the Bulls. So like when Michael Jordan jumped on the scene, to Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, Rodman, all that team, well, even before the Kukoc team, but I love the Bulls. But they still didn't feel home. I just admire their greatness. But then when we still didn't have Oakland. But then when Iverson jumped on the scene, I was a diehard, and I still am a fan of the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm still a fan of the Sixers. I want them to do well in the East. But then once the Hornets, they came from Katrina and came with Oklahoma, and I could actually go to a true professional basketball game myself, I'm like, oh my God, bro, I don't ever want this to end. Like, I mean, I met Chris Paul, I met David West. When we was at the club, like this time, we were all around the same age at this time. Like, I mean, Chris Paul's a little bit younger than me. But Chris Paul and David West is a little bit younger than me, but man, we were at the club and I remember running into him and I'm like, yo, bro, I said, I seen that you was on NBA 2K. NBA 2K, and I said, man, bro, I sit there and I got y'all locked up. And he said, word. He said, NBA 2K. I said, man, you need. Well, no, it wasn't. I'm sorry. It was Chris Paul who I was talking to, and he wasn't on NBA 2K at the time. And I said, then I told him, I said, man, you need to sign. You need to go up there and tell them you need to be on the squad, man. No, because that was when the Hornets came over to OKC, because before they were called the Pelicans, because they were called the New Orleans Hornets. And I talked to Chris Paul myself personally at the pub out there at downtown OKC. I remember it. And Delonte West, and there was not Delonte West, but David West, and there was two other players, and I can't remember their names right now. But anyway, those dudes interacted with us like it was all good, because we were all in the club together, and it was popping. Of course, they were getting all the chicks, but I was over here just letting them know, like, man, listen, you need to be signing. You need to be out here doing your thing out here on NBA 2K. And then I swear to God, no lie, Chris Paul was on the cover of NBA 2K the next goddamn year. It was wild to me, and I just went crazy. I played with the Hornets. It was, you know what I'm saying? There was the OKC Hornets at the time, and it was mind blowing to me. But anyway, was I fan struck? Of course, but it wasn't like that, because everybody was just like how we do it out here in Oklahoma. Is like, we don't try to crowd people. We don't get into their business. We let them do. Like Kevin Durant, like, man, as many times I seen Kevin Durant so many motherfucking times when I was doing like multiple jobs, and one of my jobs was a bus driver. And so what I would do, like side jobs for the bus driving shit, like Kevin Durant would come out there to Moore High School, other high schools, everything else. But, you know, and he would be out there and people would cheer him on and everything like that. He would just sit there and chill. Like nobody would bother him. Nobody would like do no weird shit. Like we treat our stars with respect. Like you can walk into a restaurant and sit down and ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. Now, I don't know how these young kids are today, but that's how it used to be. Nobody don't fuck with nobody. We just sit there and understand we admire you. We cool. Once we see that if you got an opening to be cool, we gonna sit there and ask you, hey man, can we get an autograph or can you take a picture with us? Whatever the case may be. We ain't weirdos like how we looked at big city people. Like y'all get all out of pocket and get strange. Like, oh my God, like y'all be nutting up. Like we would really look at people like that, like, yo, that's just another human being, but they're just a superhuman being, but we don't want to give them any problems. That's why we thought KD was going to be here forever because we wasn't like, it was great. He come to a high school football game, sit there and chill. He's sitting there watching the Westmore game, and then he would hop in his limousine and leave, and nobody would fuck with him. Like that's how it was, right? Anyway, so I know I'm talking all this sports. We're gonna get to the fight, I swear. Anyway, so fast forward to all this point right now is that like this weekend was incredible for me as an Oklahoman to see my Thunder progress. The Hornets pushed us the first half, no doubt. And hopefully one day maybe Trey Mann can come back to the OKC Thunder. I would love that. But then I mean, you know, because eventually we're going to lose some of our players because it just can't be sustainable to keep everybody that we have right now after maybe like 3 years from now. But it was good to see Trey Mann ball out because I always was a big fan of Trey Mann. But then see the Thunder take care of business. Shea, goddamn, bro. We thank you, Clippers. Thank you, Paul George. Always for giving us. Thank you, Clippers. Thank you, Paul George, and also thank you, Kawhi Leonard, for giving us Oklahomans the bag of bags. Like, look, man, we're looking hot. I'm not going to say that we're going to re-win the championship. There's still some really legit teams coming out here, but man, we looking real tough right now without J-Dub. And man, Chet looking real good. I'm a big Chet Holmgren fan, bro. Like I'm really excited about all that. Anyway, so with that, and then us beating Alabama, my Boomer Sooner, we beating Alabama in Tuscaloosa, bro. It ain't nothing better than that because they talk so much shit about us as though we are the lesser, and even though, like, I mean, they have a way better offense with us. I mean, Mateer needs to get it together. After he got hurt, he ain't been the same. But the defense has been absolutely insane. I love it. And I love Tuscaloosa getting that L. This is my thing with Alabama taking that L on that is that, OU, if you look at stats, Oklahoma Sooners have beaten Alabama 5 straight times ever since that time when they had that bowl game going all the way back into like the early 2000s. I mean, well, mid 2000s, where they shocked Alabama, where Alabama felt like they were dealing with a lesser team, and then OU just busted their ass. Then just like I'm talking about, just even like in every other time that we played Alabama, we're 5-0 with Alabama right now. So Alabama is our bitch right now. Let's keep it a buck. 5-0. That ain't hyperbole, bro. Like, and we have multiple coaches. You got talking about Stoops, then you go to Lincoln Riley, then you go to now Brent Venables. Like, because Brent Venables is beating you 2 years in a row once we jumped into the SEC, bro. Take these L's. Yeah, the offense did look like ass juice, but we did enough. We looked like dog water, but it was enough because that OU defense is back to the stellar they need to be. If that offense gets anywhere near what the old OU used to be with Bob Stoops, you damn sure don't have a chance, and the SEC is going to be in real big trouble. But whatever. So let's move on to this one more last topic on the sports thing, and then we're gonna get to gaming. A big game tonight with my Rams. He says, "Who is it?" He said, "Who is us?" He says, "Where you?" He says, "Were you on the field?" Damn it, I was on the field, sucker. Michael Turner. Hey, Richie, I am. I am on the field emotionally, everything. So yeah, I listen. I claim my teams just like if I was playing or if I wasn't. That's the difference. Listen, this is the thing right here. So this is the cute thing about where non-sports fans get all into their feelings about certain things about wording, but yet they do the same thing when it comes to consoles or PCs or like whatever. Like people take in. Okay, so for instance, AMD cats are AMD cats. They love AMD everything. It's almost like a us to them. They take in the AMD as though they're like sports fans like us. Like, I mean, even though y'all may not be sports fans, but y'all are fans of a product to the point to where you should say us, we, them, that, because you enjoy that. If you're an Xbox guy or lady, you love that. If you're a PlayStation guy or lady, you represent that. Like we post this shit, like we represent it, right? And it's the same thing like with Nintendo or Sega or anything of the sort. We are fans of these entities, and it's not a problem to sit there and claim them as us, them, we, whatever. Where the problem is that where if we don't acknowledge if our teams or if our companies that we enjoy, just like iPhone, Amazon, Android, whatever, if we don't acknowledge their shortcomings. We do that a lot with Xbox, right? But then we don't see a lot of people do that a lot with PlayStation. We see a lot of that with we see a lot of shortcomings with Nintendo, but we don't get a lot of that. So, but like as a sports fan, as a person that is a hybrid, that is not like usually how we are. Sports fans like me that are labeled as not gamers, casuals, or whatever. But like, listen, I put my gaming stats on compared to anybody out there. I'm a nerd just like anybody else when it comes to the gaming stats or just gaming prowess about anything what's going on. I take it seriously in the sense of if I say we, those, them, whatever, we have to be honest about the situation if things are going bad on the product that we enjoy. I don't want to be a fanboy to the point to now where I'm saying, like, let's say, for instance, the Rams. My Rams won tonight. We beat Seattle. Really tough game. It shouldn't have been as tough as it was because we were putting boot to ass in the first quarter, in the first half, and then they got real conservative. Whatever. But we still won the game. But there's still criticism, and that's fine, right? Like, that's how it's supposed to be. But if we're looking at somebody that is a PlayStation fan first, and they see PlayStation doing things that isn't up to the standard of what they thought about it as, they want a scapegoat. And that's the difference between me, and maybe that's because I'm a sports fan, maybe first before I'm a gamer. Because sports came first to me before gaming, but regardless, and we're going back all the way back to the 80s with this. So I understand that, like, I can criticize Xbox, but still be a fan of Xbox without all the crazy stuff. Well, we're looking at people that's just primarily gamers. They try to do the same thing as though like other people with sports, but then they want to always scapegoat, even though they can look and see the bullshit right before their eyes. That's the bottom line. Anyway, I'm just saying, with all that being said, before we get to some gaming, I had a really good weekend sports wise. I love it. It's incredible. And I didn't talk about politics at all. So I'll talk about politics sometime this week. I know I am. Anyway, so let's get to it. All right. So tonight, what we're going to play, there's so many fighters that I need to catch up on. I mean, Tekken, there's 2 characters in Tekken I haven't even played yet. So Armor King, I think I don't know if she's there yet. Not whatever. I ain't played Tekken in a minute. So we're going to do that later on this week. But I know Chun-Li has now entered the ring out here on Fatal Fury. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. I have not tried her. I don't know what her skill set is. We're just going to jump in here. We're going to play some episodes. That's how I've always kind of jumped on and played this game. It's kind of learn. Usually sometimes I get my teeth kicked in and then until I started figuring out what's going on, especially when I was playing with Ken. And then I started figuring out, and then we got the special ending and all that. We'll be doing that. Also, there's another fighter that I'm going to be playing this week that I've been talking about. I talked about it years ago. This fighter has been out for a little while. I want to get people to start getting more familiar with it. It is called let me see. It's called Core. Hold on. Let me look for it right now so I can announce it properly. It's in my list right now. Sorry about that. But when you go live and when you're trying to go fast, you kind of get caught up. Okay, where are you at, gang? Oh man, I will say this: that this new update with Windows 11 has been awful. It is Windows. I haven't had Windows 11 for years. I was a part of the previews program. Never had any issues, but maybe one other time. And it's been fine. But now since I guess they took away Windows 10. There's been some updates that's just been absolutely ass juice. And I'm just like, what is happening here? Anyway, but whatever. Okay, I found it. It's Corrupt. It is a fighter game that's kind of in the spirit of Killer Instinct a little bit. It's a lot harder. I remember when I played the demo on PC. I hope that, I talked to the developer a little bit and I was hoping that it would come to consoles right now. It came out at the beginning of the year, or it came out at the end of last year. I picked it up. I played it a little bit, haven't given a lot of play. And I have not streamed it. So maybe tonight after I play this, I'll probably play a little Corrupt to let you guys see it. It's tough. It's really a good fighter. It's only on PC right now. Hopefully I will get in contact with the developer again, and then hopefully that we can collaborate, and I could ask him about if he's ever going to try to think about putting it on on the consoles. And I know that was his aspirations at the beginning, but again, we don't know how these situations work. The game is really affordable even now, but it's called Corrupt. It is on Steam right now. Like I said, I picked it day one. I told them I was going to pick it up day one. I didn't want a free copy. I wanted to show support for it. It was a African American developer, and I think the game has a lot of potential, but it is very difficult. And that's maybe because of probably the settings that I probably put it on. And then I remember when I first played the beta, God, I was playing against the developers, bro. I was getting cooked, but it's a really cool game. It's not bad at all. The mechanics is really solid. It has a lot of potential. Again, I want more people to get to be familiar with it. So hopefully maybe later on tonight I can jump on it, and then people can get a vibe for it as well. So anyway, we're going to jump on this. And I know Chun-Li just dropped. I know that the last time that I played this, I played with Ken. We beat the story mode with Ken. We're going to do the same thing with Chun-Li. We're going to have it. All right. What's going on, Richie? He said, Kevin John says, he says, what happened with Atlas? He said they stopped making games for Xbox. Why are you mentioning Atlas? Also, good evening. Okay, I don't know. Somebody mentioned Atlas. I don't know. And then there's also rumors about that, like Microsoft or Tencent, somebody purchased Ubisoft. That would be very interesting. Regardless, going forward for something that we could talk about on my thoughts. Okay, so right now, before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and take a little break. I will be right back. So just hold up.
Ready the Armada. We will use the old ways.
Okay, here we go. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go handle business. Anyway, one thing that I do have to do, got to change, and I apologize for that because I know that that's the stream. When I was doing Mixer, I had all this stuff set up properly to where I had an intermission, to where I could just kind of sit back, move around, do this, do that. Of course, we had a lot more people that was involved that I could kind of not have to do that so many times or whatever. So I'm going to start doing that. Like I said, I'm going to be more consistent here. I have never done it like this. Going forward for the next couple of weeks, where you're going to see a lot of me. I mean, more than you've ever seen me before, because I always take breaks. Now I will have a vacation coming in here in the first second week of, I think, of December or whatever like that. So I'll have that break. But from here to now to then, you're going to see a consistent, because I've never done it. I've always, as long as I've had my channel, I have always been very kind of methodical of how I do content. Like I would always take a break and all this stuff. I have the time to kind of just be open now. So I want to see what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, will it work for me? I have no idea. People might get so sick of me and they're like, Mega, stop. But it might work for me. I have no idea. I've never done it. As long as I've been doing content creating, I've always taken long hiatuses. Like sometimes I've even taken like maybe a month or two off. So I've never done content every day, but I plan on doing that here going forward until before I take my break, and then when I come back, I'm going to start be like that again, going into the beginning of the year, and then we'll just see. Like, I mean, I just want to see what it's like because I've never done it. So anyway. So me doing all this damn yapping, it's fight night. I know. I apologize for the people that wants me to fight something and see what's happening. So let's go. All right. So, oh yeah, look at this. I like that color. No, I don't know if I want the smart. I don't know. We'll find out what I want. Anyway, what up? He says, good night, Mega. It's 1 a.m. where I live. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. And that's another thing too that I'm going to be doing as well. When in this stretch, there will be some earlier streams, way earlier streams. I'm going to start doing streams earlier in the day. Because like I said, I'm going to start having some time. I'm going to take care of some business, start getting back on to my workout regimen, my therapy, you know, because I've kind of stepped back for all that because of like family stuff. I'm going to get all into that, get back into all of that, and then also get really dedicated into this streaming and content creating thing, which I've never done. And we're just going to see what it's like, you know, because I enjoy doing it. It's just that I always take breaks from it. We'll see. Okay, it's Chung Lee. She's at the plaza of Hong Yulu, Chinatown, Metro City. Okay. Old girl with the little skirt, she's with it. Old man right there, that looks like me over there on the far left. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty flexible for my size, right? So I can do that, but that's how I look when I'm doing it. It hurts. Anyway, so let's go. Because, you know, the therapy exercises want you to stretch like that. Okay, so this woman exhales deeply, settles into the Kung Fu stance. Woo, look at Chung Lee. I just now looked at Chung Lee with that shit way up there. Woo, Lord have mercy. And what's happening right there? I just now seen the little Blanca thing right there. What we doing? Is that a Blanca girl? I don't know. I have no idea what's happening here. Anyway, let's go. He says, are you all right? Don't strain yourself. See, I wish that there was like dialogue. Sometimes, like, I understand these games aren't, you know, they don't have the budgets like that, you know, so it's all good. But so the student had lost his balance and stumbled over. She was checking in kindly to see if he was okay. The woman's name is Chung Lee. For father, she capable of elegant yet explosive kicks. Never felt okay. So like, I don't know who doesn't know about Chung Lee right now. We don't need to get into this, all that. Let's go. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see what's happening. Thank you for checking out the stream this early in the morning at 1 a.m. at your time, bro. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, fight night on Sundays is always going to be kind of later because especially around the time of sports, I'm always going to do that. But like I said, we're going to start doing more earlier streams going forward during the week. My thoughts is going to be kind of around the same time. But then for when I don't do my thoughts, I'm going to stream and I'm going to really come in with some earlier streams in the earlier part of the day, things like that. It's going to be, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see what this does and what works, what doesn't. So it's going to be very interesting how this all plays out. And of course, GRG is only once a month now, so we'll still continue to do that. But yeah, I just want to just see what it's like to be consistent at a daily level. Day one. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Let me be country. There's a letter for you. Okay. All right. Inside the envelope, Chung Lee, pleasant surprise. It was an invite to hold a special Kung Fu class in a separate city. Mm. She had no reason to turn down such a request, nor did she mind heading somewhere unfamiliar to help. So she happily set off to the city in question, Southtown. You know what? I do love this collaboration. It is fantastic, which it gives me more excitement for Street Fighter 6 because of this collaboration that's happening right now between both of these companies. It that's or studios. That's really dope. That's really dope. Now I do need to play Street Fighter 6 so I can see what the latest character that got dropped. She used to be one of my favorites in Street Fighter 4. So we'll see. So now Chung Li finds herself wandering in unfamiliar streets with nothing but a map. The traveler steering in a direction. Okay. You're okay. It's got another direction. Why do we oh my god, excuse me. Sorry. We're still it's like, okay, we got more writing when she's like, she just needs to go to another adventure. Okay, stop that. Sorry for the hiccups. I don't know what that was about, but all right, here we go. All right. Could it be? Charlie stops in front of a building. It's a large sign. It's a boxing gym. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh my God. Hey, you. All right. All right. Okay. Come on. I need cinema. I do need more than this though. This is DLC. We're paying more for this. I need more than this. Like, I understand budget, but I need more than this. He said, "What do you think, hot stuff? Come on." And it's just like all this talking. I don't care about the talking. Can we get to it? Yeah, I need like character on character, um, talking. You know, voice acting. I got you, baby girl. I got you. But yeah, that's it. And I'm not going to say cheaply made. I understand their budget is not nowhere near as like a Tekken or Street Fighter or something like that. But still, I mean, you would think that Street Fighter, you would think that like maybe Capcom would throw a little extra coin because they are bringing those characters into their game, so they would, make things a little bit more cinematic, right? I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. Okay. Oh, and this is completely different uh than how with Ken. So we'll see. All right, let's go. Ooh, let's go. Oh shit. And again, I'm just coming in here. I ain't looked at anything. I'm just learning. Really? Okay. All right. I guess I gotta do more work in the beginning. Okay. All right, I got you. Bro, what? Oh my god. Okay, all right, all right, all right. All right. Wow. Okay. Oh man, that's bullshit. I'd sit there and I held back, but they still okay. Well, now I gotta just try to. Oh my goodness! Wow, I'm cooked. I knew it. Once he hit me with those 3 hits, I was like, "Damn." Okay, all right, all right. Man, oh man, that's bullshit. Come on. Still have more energy. So is it half circle or it's full of that? Ah, that hurt. Okay, I might be in trouble. I knew it. I'm on back. Bullshit. I'm on back. That well then that don't matter. But I'm gonna lose that one. I'm trying to figure out what is. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is special without looking. Oh, what happened? I was gonna get another one. Okay, hold on. Let me get that again. What are y'all doing? No, I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it. No, Richie. Richie. Uh, ah, I deserve that one because I missed. Shit. Thought I. God, I'm gonna get hit. What is your special? I forgot. I completely forgot. Well, I don't know what it is. It could be some completely different button sequence. I want to find it before. Oh, oh, okay, a lot better. All right, we gotta break this mold. What is the special mode? It's not that. There we go. All right, that's one. Wasn't everything that I wanted, but I mean, still okay. I just wanted, yeah, okay. I still didn't like what all I did, but we got through it. Still got learning to do. Thank you. I love the challenge. You know, I just need to. Yeah, I understand. Like, Mega, look at the shit. I don't know. I'm hard headed like that. I'm sorry. I'm very hard headed about that. No, I don't. Okay, wow, she's incredible. I'll talk to. This is corny. Give me some dialogue. That should not be this. I love this fighting game. This is one of the best fighting games this generation. Don't hold. I'm not going to hold this game to a standard of saying that it's bad. This is bad, but this is a fantastic fighting game. I recommend anybody that loves fighters to pick this game up wholeheartedly. Doesn't matter what console or if you're on PC, whatever. Get this game. But we should be so beyond this now. We should be so beyond this now. As much money as people been asking for games, I understand the game is on sale for $23 right now, but still, I bought the Ultimate Edition. This is the Ultimate Edition to get Chung Li. You're still gonna have to pay extra. Give us more than this. I don't like this. I don't like just talking characters going back and forth. That's two 90s for a $40 game, $50 game when games was asking for $60, $70. Put in the extra effort. I'm not reading none of this. I'm just not, and that just makes me mad. Yeah, I don't want. I want more. I want more than this for the price point that people have been asking. I'm glad that I get 30 extra experience, but they should know this. I was trying to worry because I had no idea where to go. Okay, whatever. Look, come on. We need voice actresses. This is not it. I mean, if I'm reading an RPG, I am not tripping, right? But this is a fighting game. This is a fighting game. We got to do better than this. Okay, so they're talking about somebody's pet liking somebody, and then there's somebody coming in here. He wants to come in here. Okay. I need more than that. Okay, I unlocked a new stage. Excellent. I'm happy about that. But gosh, I don't want to be the old guy, the old complaining guy, but God, Malone. Okay, who is Malone? I like it. He looks all right. He looks like a cool character. Whoa, he got a punch. I'll tell you that. 14 hit delicious piece. 14 combo piece with biscuit with two biscuits and the sides. Let's go. Oh, he got a fireball. Oh, he is so fatal fury. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Hands, feet. I need more. Yeah. Need more than that though. Mm, I don't feel complete yet, but there you go, Chung. Mm. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so over this. And listen, reading is fundamental, but I'm just kind of like, oh, it's fine. Kind of brought back memories of me and my parents. They're very nice. It's not even good writing in my in my stance of just looking at like it's like almost throwaway to what we got in DOA 6, and I'm not. I need more than that. Like, you're bringing in Street Fighter characters. Can we get a little bit more? You know what I mean? Like, can we get a little bit more? But obviously not. And I, I need better than this. Certainly agrees. Yeah, I just don't. I'm sorry. I'm just going through it. You said the voice is sudden, yet all too familiar. Turns and finds squad officer Kevin Ryan standing before her. Okay. Kevin, what are you doing? Oh, just passing through. I saw you were caught. I'm getting annoyed. I am really getting annoyed because, yeah, well, no, I've already paid for this, but I'm just kind of like, for anybody that seeing that Chung Li was going to be in this game and they were excited, and this and you know, we you know, as fighter fans, you know, that we deal with it, but this is I don't want this for 2025 and beyond. I want more. I don't want fighting games to be lured to just, let's just do some just talking points, and I'm not going to throw AI into it or anything like that. I just want more. Like, if we're paying for these Street Fighter characters being here, give us a little bit more context with characters having voice actresses, voice actors. Even if you're going to do this, let everybody have a voice. You know, speak. And I'm so out of it. Like, I'm not interested, and that's it's not cool to me. It's really not. It's really not. Yeah, asking for more money. You're asking for more of this and that and the third. Even though this is a really fantastic fighter, but god damn, like, this is all you can give me. Like, I just ready to get to the fight and then just start learning what I need to learn. Because old dude's putting hands, feet, everything to my ass right now. Oh shit, he grabbed me. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Mm, right now, I got to figure out more. You got all these corny ass dialogue pieces. I'm trying to get better than that. Wow. I'm trying to figure out something, but I'll just hold off on it until just win this round. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Yeah, and so I can try to see what I can do with the overheat. I don't even know what the overheat is yet, but we'll find out. Oh, I'll try to find out. Kick grief. Oh, the overheat is cooked. Okay, all right. There we go. All right. Shit, he's working. Uh. We gonna make this interesting, sucker. Wow. Got you. Let's go. Okay, so I did hit that one move. I wanted to hit rev up and see what all that did, but it was enough. And it hurt his ass. Okay, good shit. I like it. I like it. Look, you know I love if anybody follow me, you know I love Chung Lee. So you know what I'm saying, thighs. But wow. No, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my God, I'm taking this L. I don't want to keep reading you taking an L. And then there's the muskrat talking about taking an L. No, what? Oh God. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I'm just in the mood. I understand the feeling. It's like me and my classes. They started out small just for kids in the community. But the more people have, nobody cares about any of this. I promise you, because it's so diluted. It seems so AI driven. I'm not going to say it is, but this is not. This is not what we want. Give us more. Give us stages. Give us some dialogue. Like, I mean, you asking more money for us, and I ain't got no problem giving that. But this is it. Some cheap ass dialogue and like stages is fine. I understand that part, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just too critical tonight. I don't know. It just this fighting game is too good to be treated like this. But if that's their budget and people in the chat, when you let me know, I get it and I know it, but still. He grabs hands and bows his head solemnly, and the whole scene screams, "Please, pretty please." Nothing. No, your dialogue is making it uncomfortable, sir or ma'am. Whoa, forgive a mile away. Forget a mile away. This is kind of beauty you got to experience up close. How about the date? Oh. I'm not even going through any more of this trash. It's not even like we've dealt with this type of corny ass shit in the 90s. Like we should be way past this. We should have a little bit more. God damn. Okay. Wow. For combat, not for dialogue. I'm sorry, folks. Mm. Damn, look how much energy he's taking off. Wow. I'm serious. Look how much energy he's taking off. The computer's taking off compared to what I'm doing. And I mean, maybe that's just trying to make it tougher, but God damn. Wow. Like, I'm like, let me get him out of here. Wow. And that's crazy. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Baby got some I know. I'm not worried about that. We'll figure all that out here going forward. We're just trying to get through her storyline. We'll get to corrupt and then we'll be done for the night. And then we'll do fight night later on, more extensive. I'm just lost right now because I expected so much more. It ain't no reason for me to keep going through this. We got a muskrat, a sexist, and everything else coming here trying to justify. Listen. Chung Lee whooped that ass deliciously, and I understand when you see and look at them thick ass thighs, you're gonna sit there and say, "Oh, baby, let's go," and But damn, what are we doing? Okay, I don't even know about techniques. I'll find all this out later. I don't care. I really don't. I'm just like, I'm so disappointed in story mode with Chung Li. I'm just disappointed. I'm like, what is this? Just sort of okay. Shut the hell up. Only the strong surviving this down. It is. Well, now that won't do it all. What a crisp, powerful motion. Chung Li's burst of action. All right. Bugs. Oh, shit. He hits hard. I'll tell you that. Woo. Oh, I got you, bro. Oh, I ain't gonna waste your time, sucker. Waste your time, sucker. Let's go. Now, Jung Lee, mind you, is like 30 in her 30s. And she still sounds like she's in her teens. I did it. She'd be like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, get this out. Like, what are we doing? I, I do not want to be the old man on the porch. And it sounds like, and I definitely sound like I am. And I don't want to do this. So I'm just going to shut up and just keep doing this until I can get done with this. Um, storyline. It is awful. The Ken Master storyline was so much better than this. I am disappointed thoroughly. And you were like, no, I'm not reading because there was so much there was so much more thoughtfulness put into Ken Masters going into the SNK world compared to what they're doing with Chung Li. It is also it is a disrespect. Now all this extra XP and stuff like that might be the counteract, and that's fine, but I am so disappointed. I am so disappointed right now. As well as I also should say is that I did pick up um the Mortal Kombat what is it? Hold on, let me look at it. It's the Mortal Kombat like not trilogy, but it was the Mortal Kombat it was the Mortal Kombat like set up for all the older games, and I picked it up. I picked it up on the Xbox day one. Like I was really excited about it. It is, and that would have been the first game that I would have presented tonight. Was that it is so broken. And I don't want to talk about any fighters in a bad light, but I'm going to recommend anybody and everybody that was interested into that Mortal Kombat. It's not the trilogy, but whatever it's called. But right now at the time, whatever it's called, do not get it until it's on sale. I picked it up day one and I started playing. I started to play games online. It was so broken. It was so bad. I recorded gameplay and it was so bad that I did not want to do that to NetherRealm or to Warner Brothers to present something so awful online. Some games played well, but the controller aspect of it was so far behind. There was a lot of lag. Oh shit. Anyway, I'll talk about that another day. But I'm just like, wow, because that was going to be tonight's Fight Night Sunday was playing those Mortal Kombat games, the Mortal Kombat collection. Excuse me, the Mortal Kombat collection. No. Need a severe patch, and this here after me streaming, I streamed the Ken Masters storyline. It was so much better, so much more involved. This is just a throw in, and I'm very disappointed in that. Who is this chick? Hey, that's totally them, right? Sure is. They're okay. This is why people don't want to pay money for games. This is awful writing. This is awful and I hold on. I'm not that guy. If anybody is following me, I am not that guy to overly bitch and complain or be the old man on the porch and say, man, back in my day, I'm not, because I understand how gaming structured. But this, I paid for this. You know me. I buy if there's a fighter that I get ultimate editions on any and everything with the fighters, because especially on the Xbox, I want people to get invested into fighters on the Xbox. I love fighting games. I want people to get more involved in the fighting games, and this is not helping. Look at the character model of that character. Look at her. This is lazy. And how can I'm presenting this game to the public, and there's a lot of people who don't play fighting games like I do. And I can get over it for me, so I can get to the fighting. But for people who want to get a story, want to get get into the narration of things, and this is so lazy and so uninteresting. And I don't ever say these things. I don't. But this is garbage. Ladies and gentlemen, you like Lemon right now. If 108 Dragons was right now listening to me and he was in the chat right now, he would probably give me a medal. Because I don't do this. I don't want to shit on developers. I don't want to say bad things about anybody or anything when it comes to game development, because they do something that I don't know anything about on that level. And I understand that their budget is totally different. But this is atrocious. I am so uninterested in Chun-Li's storyline in this fighting game that is a very, very good fighting game, which I'm going to show you. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves it's on sale right now. Buy this game if you're anywhere interested into the fighting game. But if you're somebody that is interested into the story, with the DLC characters, I'm sorry, it's not going to work for you. It's not. This is what we got. Chun-Li, one of the best characters and well-known characters in the fighting game era. Chun-Li is getting this. And I am appalled by it. I am disgusted by it. This is what you get. You get a lazy graphic of, I don't even know if this is a character that we'll get to fight against or what. Look at her graphics. Look at how she is. What is this? What is this? You should be ashamed of yourself for bringing this type of Chun-Li, ladies and gentlemen, legendary god tier character. Ken Masters got way more of a better side story than this. This is just throw in. I am shocked, and I'm also appalled at the same fucking time. I'm not even interested in reading anything. Look at Chun-Li's character model in this story compared to who the fuck that is right there. Hey, but you can't run from us all. I don't care if she's supposed to be a ragamuffin thug, whatever, to jump on Chun-Li. Why are you not giving the same type of... You know what? I'm going to play it, but you know what? I'm not. I'm going to complain because you know what? I have been playing it. Brother, I have been playing it. But as a person who is a true fan of fighting games, and I've played all different types of fighters throughout my career of playing fighting games as a fighting fan, going back well before the so-called greats like Maximilian and all the rest of them. I was playing karate at the arcades, busting ass in the 1980s. Busting ass, beating all types of people, had records at the arcades. I don't get those accolades. because there was no internet, there was anything like that. That's the thing with me, a Gen X guy. Like, and I'm not mad at anybody that gets all the praise here and now and all that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm a 50-year-old man. This is unacceptable to me. I've been playing Street Fighter when they were just trying to learn Street Fighter or learning about Street Fighter. I was playing Street Fighter 1 on PC, or when you had a console that you can go into a back room and you could play that before the first Street Fighter was ever announced, before Street Fighter 2 was ever announced. That's why. Ocular fan. Maybe delete and whoa, funny how that works. No. It is disgusting. I think I have every right to complain as a person who, as you see, you can go through my library of what I play and what I have in my gaming library. I don't have anything closed up. I don't have my gaming library closed up. And you'll have, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe I won't have all the accolades of all fighters and things like that, but you'll see that I own those fighters. I show so much support to fighters, good, bad, indifferent. This is not what, like for Chun-Li, like if this is a character through them, okay, right? Like look at this, like Hyperin, I get it, but still, we need more. It's bad. I don't like it. No, the character model for this character is fine because she's just a character that's talking shit and I guess trying to challenge Chun-Li, whatever. But still, come on. Game should have more balance. I mean, should have more than that for a story mode. That's just my opinion. And if somebody wanted to debate me on that, that's absolutely fine. But I'm just like, oh, now it's dark-haired Hyperin. Okay. Take these hands, corny broad. Let's go. Of course it hurt because I'm hurting you. Wow. Mm. So like she said, Microsoft, Xbox. She didn't, of course. But still, if you want good character models, play Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Kombat or nothing. No. Let me explain something to you. Ocular fan, I know that you're not a fighter fan, or you might be a partial fan. If I'm going to play a fighting game with great character models and great character design, it's going to be Killer Instinct. It's going to be Blaze Blue Rising, or see, let me think more. I'll even say Street Fighter 6. Gold Girls. I would even go with Dead or Alive 5. Mortal Kombat 11 is the one. Mortal Kombat 1 is not it. I know that there's a lot of people that love Mortal Kombat X, but Mortal Kombat X is so broken. Mortal Kombat 11 was perfect. I thought Mortal Kombat 11's combat ability, skill level, all that was you either learn the ability of that character or you took the L because there were people that knew it better, and it gave enough balance and skill for you to handle that. Now, sometimes that the internet was a little off, but if the internet was perfect, nah, it was on you, and it was on you or the opponent or the computer, whatever the case may be. Mortal Kombat 11 was one of the best Mortal Kombats ever, in my opinion. I know that a lot of people love the speed of Mortal Kombat X, but it was so broken. There was people that used all types of broken strategies to make that game work in its favor. I thought even Injustice 2 was really, really good as well. But okay, so Tekken 8 in the beginning, in the first season, was perfect. They fucked it up, did some kind of weird shit because there was all this hoopla back and forth, whatever, and then they just broke in the game. I haven't even played. Like, I love Tekken. Tekken was always will be my favorite fighter of all fighters. But it was so out there that, like, I haven't even played with the last two characters that they introduced, Armor King, and then this other character that I think that I don't know if she's out or not or whatever, but whatever. Like, Tekken has just gotten so outrageous. Like, they don't know what they want to be right now. Like, Tekken should always be Tekken, and they lost that. When I thought that Season 1 was perfect, do a couple of patches here and there, bring your characters, and we're cooking. They just thought that they could just get crazy and do some shit like Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Dragon Ball Z Fighters is such an anomaly, and it should do what it does, but Tekken should never be that way. Mortal Kombat 1, I thought the premise, the idea, everything about it was cool, but the online was so bad that it nullified for what it should be. Dead or Alive 6 was one of the best looking fighting games, and it still holds up even today, but it was still broken. Dead or Alive 5, though, was everything. Dead or Alive 5 was everything. It just didn't have the online. If it had the online that fighting games have today, Dead or Alive 5 would probably be one of the best fighters ever. Period. That's how good Dead or Alive 5 was. Skullgirls, same. Online was insanely good. Character models, insanely good. It didn't have really a good strong story mode, which a lot of fighters don't. Mortal Kombat is the elite with that. Tekken caught up with it didn't catch up with it, but did a really good job of what they did with Tekken 7, Tekken 8, especially Tekken 8. But again, like, I don't know, man. Like, but what I'm seeing with a really good fighter, it is a great fighter. I don't want anybody to take away from Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. I don't want anybody to take away. The fighting aspect of the game is absolutely incredible. Story, as you're seeing right now, it's so bad. It's not. I mean, the Ken thing, I thought it was like, okay, there's some parts missing, but I could. This Chun-Li thing is just awful. Killer Instinct is probably the best online fighting game that we've ever had, easily. Killer Instinct 2013 is the best and I mean it, and I do not hide from it, is the best online fighting game that we've ever had, and we still have. If you go and you play Killer Instinct even today, if you can find some matches, which you will find some matches, you'll probably get your head beat because it's all elites at this point. But if you can go in there and get a pack of people that just go in there and just want to learn and play and just have a good time, Killer Instinct 2013 is the best online fighting game out still. I think Guilty Gear Strive has done very, very good with itself. But I hate that gaming model because it's so generic. We'll see what Token does. I think it's going to do very, very, very well. I can't wait to get it when it jumps on PC, but that arcade style, I think also I said another fighting game that has a really good solid online, which is KO. What was it? Hold on. Let me sit there and see if I can remember. No, I don't. I can't remember it. Shit. Anyway, it's hold on. What is it? 2K KO. Can't fuck with it. The online is spectacular, but casuals is not. It don't have a solid story that people could get into like you could Mortal Kombat, things like that. That's the thing comes with fighting games. Like I get it, but I think going forward, if fighting games wants to get into that space, other than the fighting games that are the most popular, which is the Street Fighters, the Tekkens, the Smash Brothers, the Dead or Alive's, Killer Instincts, you have to have a strong single player balance to get casuals involved into it. I think that Guilty Gear Strive is a fantastic fighting game. But the problem with it is that, like, when you jump online, you're going to get your ass beat, even if you're on a lower tier. Like, and casual gamers just don't want to. They don't want to come home and get their ass beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, whoa, they noobs. They just don't want to. It's just that's not what they. So you have to have strong, good, powerful single player modes. And then have it to where your mode to where people where those players that play that single like this single player is so good, right? Watch me play this, and then how about we play together and they have a good time. That's what it's about. If they want to cross over to the casual market, Mortal Kombat does it better than anybody, but that's where we're at. Anyway, he said the new Twitter DMs update is so good. DMs just feel more smooth now. Until Elon is not there anymore, I don't give a fuck. Twitter is just Twitter. He said if you want good character models, play Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Kombat or nothing. No, that's false. Tekken has great character models. Dead or Alive probably has the best character models in any other game, in any fighting game. Play Dead or Alive. Those characters look so good, so well together. And I but you know what I'm saying, I know Mortal Kombat is spectacular. I don't want to take anything from the other realm. Tekken has great, like Street Fighter. It's like Street Fighter 6 characters look outstanding. But it's for the casual market who just don't give a damn about the fighting and want to be competitive. It's just different. But this right here, I'm over it. I am so over it. Like, no, I'm gonna play it. I'm going to sit here and I want to enjoy the fighting side of it. But this isn't engaging. This isn't interesting to me. But you want to force me to play these story modes that isn't even interesting. Like, why? And people's like, well, just read. No, I just need to, like, we can see this is so cheaply made. This is 90s. But you asked us to pay more than what we were paying for 90s fighting games. Tekken does clear Mortal Kombat. Like story mode, no. Mortal Kombat is the elite. Tekken though, fighting wise, people aren't into like a lot of people bounce down on street on Mortal Kombat because they had a strategy. It looked good. It was sound. All you got to do is just look at who is the people that's watching people who's playing Tekken compared to who's watching Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 had a cool premise, but it just like the concepts of how they did it, it just like people like this is the thing that hurts fighting games more than anything. Like because there's going to be people that's just going to get it and fight it, and then they're going to just sit there and look at me. I'm the best fighter here, there, there, and I'm going to find every exploit, blah 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 blah, and then it hurts the casual market because people aren't giving a fuck about that person that says, "Oh, I could beat anybody. I'm 3002." You know what I mean? Like I beat 3,000 people and I lost twice. Nobody cares about those characters like that, except for a group of people that just love fighting like that. Casual market is already gone. They're moved on, right? So it's a crazy balance. Anyway, so are you all right? Like this story is just not engaging to me. Like I was so much engaged. If you go back and you see, like, I mean, it was there when I did my fight night when I sit there and I announced this game, announced the same game, and I was doing. They gave Pen Masters so much more. This isn't it, man. They had like a couple of sequences between and everything. I hate that they did that to Chung Li. And whatever. I'm just getting through it. It's awful. 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 I don't care, Oxia. You listen, he's gonna throw in Death Stranding 2. If Death Stranding 2 win anything, I'm gonna be just highly disappointed with all the higher ranked game. I mean, all the games. I was just say higher ranked. All the games that had way more appeal. Death Stranding 2 did not sell like that. I can't wait to play it when it comes to Xbox, of course. But no, I didn't beat the first game. I thought the game was really good, beautiful, all that, and this and then the third. But they're going to throw that game and they're going to alienate another game for Death Stranding 2 for Game of the Year. I already know that that's irrelevant in my book. Death Stranding 2 should be nominated for awards. I'm not disputing that. But Game of the Year? Like people are over here talking about Ghost of Yotai. But no. Assassin's Creed Shadows should be nominated instead. But again, here we are. There'll be some kind of controversy. There'll be something. And if Expedition 33 does not win, it is a farce. It's a bullshit. I'm just saying it right now. I'm calling it right now. If Expedition 33 is not the Game of the Year, Video Games Award is nothing more but just a corporate ding dong. Period. You heard me say it. I'm standing on it. Expedition 33. There is not one game that I played, defeated, watch gameplay, anything that is on what Expedition 33 provided. Expedition 33 gave me emotions that I haven't had in a very long time. And especially in a year where I was over here very excited, and rightfully so, about South of Midnight, which is a game that should get some kind of award. I think especially music. I don't think it's going to win artistic award, even though I thought graphically it was beautiful, but music, South of Midnight should definitely win that hands down. The music was absolutely chef's kiss, but we'll see about South of Midnight. But Awards? I know Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong and it's fun and it's great, but it's fucking Donkey Kong. It's a goddamn gorilla running around with barrels and doing all types of cute shit, and the game is fun for what it is. We've seen a million iterations of Donkey Kong, but we have not gotten an indie developer that turned from indie developer into a game that put Unreal Engine 5 and gave us an RPG and gave us something on the level this year. I'm not talking about overall, but this year, what Expedition 33 gave us. Because if you played Expedition 33 and you got to like the middle end of it and you got to that sequence when you thought it was all over and it wasn't, it didn't have any emotion. It said, yeah, I think the fucking gorilla throwing bananas and shit was better, or the guy from Death Stranding over here fighting the goddamn pizza man in a special intro, or I'm trying to think of other games. So like I'm just thinking of, or like even for a game that I love and I thought that was a great game, should be hack and slash game of the year. Ninja Gaiden, where he's over here fighting who he's fighting, and you know what I'm saying? Well, not Ninja Gaiden, but the character's playing is the true protagonist of the game, or Avowed, really cool game. South of Midnight, Oblivion, Ghost of Yotai, you getting some of the same, but with a different character. All I'm saying is that with all those games that's developed, that came out this year, there's been stories that's been impactful when you look at like something like Space Marines 2 or like Mafia. Mafia is another game, but it's not even going to be mentioned. Mafia is tough, right? But anyway, like I said, like for everything that I put my hands on, if I haven't beat, but I have played and put some time into heavily, or I have beat and I've sit there and nothing this year in 2025 touches what I experienced with Expedition 33. Nothing. It just hasn't. I was so impressed with Avowed. I was so impressed with, like, listen, I mean, I didn't beat Doom. I thought, and I mean, like, I'm not a Doom guy. Like, I thought Doom was fun. Didn't beat it. I played it and I said, I put it down. I'll get back to it. And I know that people that there was loving the other Doom and stuff like that, but still didn't do it for me like that to make me make this stuff like that. I did not play Ghost of Yotai, right? Like, but I've watched enough gameplay. I've seen enough of gameplay. I know that Sony does not deviate a lot from what their formula is. So I know that it's a good game. It's a solid game, but it's not what I experienced. I know, and I don't have to play it. I just know a Sony game for a lot of reasons. That's not on the same level as Expedition 33. Donkey Kong, it's Donkey Kong. It should get praise. They do. Nintendo does a fantastic job with some of their bigger titles that they really want to push out and glamorize. I get that, but nah. Expedition 33, for every game that I played in 2025, and I played quite a few games in 2025. That game so much drug me in. And I knew it when I seen it, that I'm like, oh, I gotta get involved into it, just like with South of Midnight. Like, oh my God, like let me jump on this and let me see what it's like. But where the emotions came from with that game, nothing And I mean nothing. And like I said, I love South of Midnight. I love Ninja Gaiden. I love for what I played from Borderlands 4. I love from what I'm getting from I enjoy Doom. Doom was still and I put it down. I loved Avowed. I loved Assassin's Creed Shadows. I thought Assassin's Creed Shadows was outstanding. Plenty other games that I've played. Some I beat, some I haven't, but none has given me the vibe or the want to finish like Expedition 33, except for South of Midnight. But even with South of Midnight being a really good game that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to finish that. I think maybe that was a personal thing for me. It's not on Expedition 33. It's not on that level. Expedition 33 was and is the game of the year. And if they give it to anything else, it's a joke. I'm just keeping it 100%. It's a joke. It's a joke because of two reasons. One is that it got people to play a genre that that the gaming media said that was dead, which was turn-based. That's one. Two, it offered something that had people saying, wait a minute, I may not like the turn-based, but this story has got me so hooked that I kind of keep playing it. And now I get to a point to this story that I'm mentally bent. Because it didn't mentally bent you just once. It was crazy shit throughout the game, but there was two historical moments in that game that I played with other games that just didn't even give me the same type of like, nah, man. Put the controller down, walk off, make me like, grab the bottle and have me sip on something. Like, bro, what are we doing? Ain't no way. Ain't no way you doing this to me, game. And it did it, and then I needed more and more and more and more. And I'm not saying that I've not played any other games from Nintendo or PlayStation or Xbox or anything else. In 2025, I have not gotten a game like that made me realize that hit me the way that Expedition 33 is. So Expedition 33 is definitely got to be a game of the year. They could throw Death Stranding 2 all they want to. I know that there's people that said this, Gris, that, and the third. Listen, and this might be sounding insulting, but really, I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to be 100% with you. Me fighting a pizza man is not something that I look at as game of the year material. I look at it as just like, oh, it's cute. It's like some great. Nah. I don't want corny shit in my game. I want 100% thug shit that's making me sit there and contemplate why I'm playing this game and why these people are going through the shit that they're going through. Fighting a pizza man and he's kicking my ass because he's delivering a pizza and I'm trying to get this pizza to deliver. It is not it for me. Sorry. Oh, it's extra mega. I don't care. That's corny. That is not something that's game of the year to me. I know about I don't know everything, but I know about the majority of what's going on with the story with Death Stranding 2. I am looking forward to playing that game. We're talking about a game that's giving you a situation that is dire, human existence, compared to you talking about human existence, but yet you got time to deliver a pizza and then you got to fight the pizza man. Whatever. Okay. All right. Let me keep it pushing. He said the Corporate Slave Awards were more relevant than Keeley's award. Listen, I'm not going to say all that, this and that, and the third. I just think that because I watch the VGAs, for everything that they provide or whatever. What I don't want is in a time where, listen, okay, hold on. I mean, we're going to find out Tuesday. We're going to find out Tuesday, but you're going to make me go here and go check it out. All right. Let's go. Let me put this down. Let me just put all this down. Nah, see, it's already 120. I'm gonna sit there and play some more Chung Li. Well, okay, let's just try to see where we can get to the end of Chung Li before I'm doing all this other crazy stuff, and then we can try to finish this out. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. It is Fight Night. All right. Oh my God, I'm tired of this. We're still doing all this talking. Eek. What? Let's fight. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, guys. I am just annoyed by this. This is not fun to me. Not the fighting, but this whole story is so bland. It's so cheese. It's so cheap. Oh my God. Yeah, me too. But anyway, who is this with you're with? Is this AI? Is this AI involved in this? I'm appalled. I don't know. I don't know. This is bad. It's a fantastic fighter, but God damn, the fucking dial, the story mode is insane. We'll go back to the original story mode and see the differences and see if there's some, because I mean there's another character that is in there that I really like from SNK. I won't do that tonight, but I hate that I gotta keep doing this, but it seems like, oh God, die right now. Oh, I thought I grabbed him. He slammed the shit. Oh, damn. Pause. He sit there and put. No. Yeah, I don't have to use any of the good shit until later, until this next round. Okay, here we go. Damn. Imagine if they use Google AI mode for the characters talking. I think they did because it's so cheesy. It's not. It's not memorable. It has nothing. I mean, like, I don't know, man. It makes me it makes me fear for what, especially for fighters and other games that's smaller like this, like smaller games, what they got to deal with and what they're going to use to sit there and save money. And I mean, gameplay is king overall, but golly though, it's just like, ugh. Damn. Okay. What is my back for? Did she got back forward, or is it just a fireball? She's kicking. All right. What is the? Oof. Got him. But oh no. Oh, well, okay, I got him, but I was like, oh shit. I wanted to hold it, but I needed to use it. So let's see if we can beat this round, final round. But we're all out. He is not out. I am. Yeesh. I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. Yeesh. Not like I wanted to go out, but I went out with it. So the game is literally the definition of WWE in 2025 terrible. All right, well, no, this game is okay. So, well, and now see, I do have WWE 2025. I have not played it yet, but if the dialogue is on this level, then yeah, that is nasty. Combat controls is so good in this game. Like that's where the game shines. I'm showing the story mode so we can see what goes on after this, but because I'm not playing against anybody else or whatever right now. I will get to a point to where we start playing because I want to start getting to a point to where I'm playing all the story mode with every character, and then we can start playing people online, so we can get to that to where we can have some really good matches and stuff, so I can learn and adjust and stuff like that. But excuse me, but it but I also want people to see it for its single player because there are a lot of people that like to play fighting games, excuse me, goddamn, for their single player mode. And this is not attracting them. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know who they talk to. I know this is a Japanese company, but this is cheap. And it's not fun. It doesn't do anything for me to give a fuck about or anybody else. I know you guys aren't. There has not been a person yet that says, "Hey man, can you slow down so we can see what they're saying?" They don't. It's just filler, and that is not fun. Like compared to the older fighting, like when I was playing, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Like I'm gonna show that game at some point here going forward for a fight night. Me going through Street Fighter Cross Tekken and going through that story mode. There was so much more substance and and trying to understand what was going on within the Street Fighter and Tekken characters blending into that story, that it made sense. This is all just bringing in, just like I said, AI fluff. This does not seem like they put any effort in this. I don't know. Okay, so let's read a little bit. I'm going to read a little bit. He says, "What are you doing to my sister, you witch? Move it now. You must be Haruto's brother. The intensity is just loving concern I consume." Wait, you've got it all wrong, brother. Chun-Li is a lovely person. Haruto's shield is her companion in an attempt to block Gato's advance. Interpreted, he grabs her hand and roughly yanks her behind him. Get back, brother. Chun-Li watches their exchange and sighs knowingly. A little protective, don't you think? Quiet, you know nothing about me. Gato is hissing darkly, then charges forward with his palm outstretched, dodging each ease. Chun-Li makes sure it misses the mark. Shame it comes to this. Only one thing left to do. Now you see, this game is brought to you by Google AI Mode and Google Gemini. Well, not game combat mode wise, but story. It is so. This is awful. Like, give us something more than that. Like it is cheaply made, and I hate it, and I don't like that when it comes to story. But I want to see what I can get from it, and just let people see it. On top of trying to figure out the character combat aspect of it. I mean, honestly, I probably won't get it like that. But oh shit, Gato sit there and put hands on me. But still, it's so bad. Like, what? But the way this game plays is so good. Like, they did that so well. Like, I'm just like, man, come on, man. And I hate that about certain fighting games, because this is why some people don't, or people in the West don't fuck with like Japanese fighters like that, because story is so bland and cheap and unusually not just, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I mean, it's like, man, they've been doing this. Like, the cheese is fine back then, but not now, where everybody is paying attention. Everybody wants a little bit more substance. Like, that's not impressive. Catch him. Oh, damn, I almost had him with the ooh la la. Yeah, you thought you had me on that. Ah, sucker. Say goodnight. Yeah, I said, I did that. Okay. All right. Ooh, wait. Okay. All right. Felt good about that win. I was putting together, I wanted that ultimate combo, but we'll take whatever we can get. Should get ready to fight the main boss here pretty soon. Damn you. Ugh. Big dummy, what's the matter with you? Oh my God, I can't read it. It just annoys me because it's so cheap. Okay, take care of my sister. Listen, hold up. Let me make this a point, and everybody knows this. If you beat my ass on top of me trying to protect my sister, I'm not going to go to the person that whooped my ass. I mean, listen, I'm like, nah, man, get away from my. I don't know. Listen, I know what it is. I get it, but let me stop complaining. This is fight night. We're fighting. I'm gonna shut up now, and we're gonna finish this. Yes. I mean, but this little aspect is different. So I'm sure that they'll add more to it, which is going to be cool to where I can jump around after I keep going through this story mode, and I can just kind of go to different places and add more to the character. So that part is cool. I mean, like the gameplay aspect and things that they have in within the game is really really cool. This is story is just ugh. Okay, mini games. There's a lot of talking. Want to just saying, look, you want to sit there and cut. You want to do some experiments. I mean, you want to do some other shit here. Let's go. I mean, I should say experiments, but like we're gonna break glass. We're gonna do some mini games. Oh, this dude, he's coming back again. Okay, here we go. Damn, that shit went. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, I can't. That's fine. I forgot. Okay. All right. That's right. I gotta beat this guy twice in a row. I thought it was. No, High Five Rush story was insanely good, better than I can ever anticipate. Like I was not expecting High Five Rush to be as good as it was. Oh, Good night. Good night. I said, I called you. Get your ass out of here. I was like, turn it on. Good job, girl. Oof. Let's go. Oh, but you're saying it's a copy and paste of like high five. No, I wouldn't go that far as a hot copy and paste of high five rush. I mean, it has the original feel of like what the original Mark of the Wolves was. It's just the dialogue is so cheaply done. Like you could tell it's AI. It's not memorable. It's not good. I mean, I don't know. Like it's not something that I'm giving a fuck about. I just want to just get through it. And that's sad. I mean, I paid for these characters to get in here, like even though Chung Lee plays very well, and that's the most important of it, but they're really trying to push it as though like there's some kind of real true development in the story. Like that is crazy to me. Like, oh yeah, just pay attention. It's not memorable. It's not good. What are you doing? What are you talking about? That's why I know that this wasn't pre-made. I mean, this wasn't made with human intent behind it. Why I'm playing this dude again? Damn, he still hit me. Okay. Hell no. What? He still got. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's nuts. Okay. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't really have a story. It has well, other people's story is. Yeah. Damn it, I knew it. Like I was just like, man, he took so much energy off the first time. So anyway, all right, all right, come on. Uh, uh, oh shit. Damn, he sit there and went all through that. Well, I was trying to do the special one. For some reason, I couldn't get it, but I still got to learn that on a fly on a regular. But that's okay. I hear you. I hear you. I still hear. I'm just saying, man. All right, here we go. Very good. That's my boy right there. But I got to go back and I got to play some. I got to go because for who's my original OG in this in Fatal Fury, which is the kickboxer. So and it's either between Andy Glogard or it's the kickboxer, but it's according to where I'm at. Okay, what do you say? Fancy a little spy. Well, that's Terry. That's not Andy. I thought that was Terry. Anyway, whatever. I don't know. This. Okay, I thought it was Andy, but anyway, Andy Bogart or Terry's not playing with me, but I can't play with you either, sucker. I do love that the spin and start kick is really fast on here. Set me up, but gotcha. What? Okay. Yeah. Whoa, he kicked the shit out of me. All right, let's go. All right, good fight. Yeah. Damn, he hit hard. Oh shit. Come on, Chung Lee. I need that. I She just wouldn't do it. Okay, what is it? I had to rev up, I had everything, and I thought I knew what I was doing, and I don't. Okay, let's do that again. Let me look. Damn. Okay. What the hell is all that mean? Yeah, control scheme. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's been doing that, but double kick. Okay, all right, that's what I thought. All right, and then it's the rev. Okay, what is my rev? That's why I got to remember what my rev is. What is my rev? RB. Okay, here we go. Whoa, no, I wasn't trying to do that. What the fuck? What? Wait a minute. Why the fuck would that was? Why was that not working? All right, whatever. Okay. Bullshit. I was like, man, I'm putting all that shit together. Let's go. Oh, come on. He got out of that. Okay. Get back. Let's go. I was like, let's go. Open it up. I wanted to do the super, but it just like I got the combo set with that. Let's go. But still, good night. All right. There we go. More word, but still. Oof. Now that's a hefty kick. Oh my God. I can't listen to it. I can't read no more, ladies and gentlemen. I can't. And there's a weasel that's saying squeak squeak. Oh my God. What is it? The as much as I would love the mighty Briggs, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, to sit there and to speak, I, Big Briggs would not be saying squeak squeak. My God, why is there more? Who am I fighting next? Squeak squeak. Squeak squeak squeak. Okay. You there. Such elegance is hard to come by in this city. Well, see, why we can't have voice actors to get there to sit there and at least get me past this? Because we know this is cheap and they don't want to do this because this is AI fluff. Stop it. With with that concession, the two unacquainted fighters hop away from each other and prepare to duel. Wait, what? Squeak? This is literally a good example of how the Friday Night SmackDown creative. No, bro. No, Friday Night SmackDown would be so much more creative. They wouldn't have a weasel that says squeak to take, bro. He said, "Make it this brain rot." 67 has got his has to go way. The pay the pay me skills say, bro. This is bad. The narration to get there is so bad. And I normally don't be complaining like this, but you can just tell it is so cheaply done, and it's not. Oh, good one. Game combat, absolutely fantastic. It's just ugh, missed it. Okay. That what's called is helping me so much. I don't know what. Ooh, I don't know what the green shit is called, but that level of hitting that right bumper to use that as a counter with her kicks is so deliciously well put together on that. It's good. I don't know what the terminology of what that hit is, but or to set that up. Well done indeed. It seems I underestimated you. Well, yeah, you got your ass kicked. Perfectly. I have had much worse. Okay. Let me read a little bit because I'm just so okay. Hey, a light a graze like this, all in a day's work. Now that we are speaking terms, I may as well ask: did you happen to cross paths with with a pair of guys in gi? I did see some men running towards Gee's tower earlier. Can't say whether they're still there now, though. Good stuff. Squeak, squeak. It's me. Just had a nice little encounter with an ex agent. Looks like our intel was correct. All right, I'll check back later. You still talking? I thought you was checking back later. Why are you still talking? I don't know what all this other stuff that's being added to it. I'm gonna have to look into it, but I'm just trying to get done with this story. God. Oh my God. What are we doing? Squeak squeak. Are we at the end now? Okay. Hopefully. You eventually reach the top of the top floor of the tower, but there's still no sign of men they're looking for. Not another dead end. I'm sorry, Chung Lee. It's all right. I appreciate all the help today. I know it's selfish, but I do have one more favor to ask. Would you mind hearing me out? Of course, I'll do whatever I can. The look on your companion's face gives her pause. As a serious, honest gaze, the most she's seen all day. Not only have you shown me what I lack, but but also what I can learn from you, which is why I invite you to. Oh my God. No holding back either. I mean it. So you're at the boss's place. There's nobody there, and now you want to. Okay, so this is going to be a good fight. So I gotta. I got you. I got to get her overheat right, but that'll come in time. Just I got her rhythm down, but ah, but well, Chun Li, why don't you come visit my neck of the woods sometime? And listen, this part right here is where I'm really cool. Like, if they introduce this character into Street Fighter Six, this is I'm all for this. This is great. I love SNK and Capcom Street Fighter implementing this into their fighting games. I'm all for this because this will be because what I see coming forward is an SNK cross SNK or a Capcom cross SNK game. I'm all for that. This is great. This is kind of mini that, and that is all I'm talking about. But you got to do better than this when it comes to story mode. Give us more. Give us a really good, strong product with some voice acting, all that. This is like I said, this game has some of the best fighting combat in any fighter this generation of a fighting game. But this is just inexcusable. I don't like all this. I need voice acting. I need something. I need a little bit more. Mortal Kombat and at least also Tekken it spoiled me on giving me more than this. This is cheaply made, and you could tell it's AI generated with how they're just kind of producing. It's cheesy. It doesn't have any type of. I don't even give a fuck what's happening here. You know what I mean? On this aspect. Now, other characters, when the game was first made, it seemed like there was way more depth because when I played the game and played with other characters, there was a lot more deeper storyline. Like, Ken's storyline was way more deeper. This was just awful. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm not excited about this. But anyway, so here we go. We get to the ending though. Oh, wait. Hold on for a second. We don't even get a voice actresses on this at all. Come on, guys. Okay, dash over to Chung Li before she leaves. Here, I got this for you earlier. I thought it would really suit you. I thought it would really suit you. You don't mind, do you? What? Okay. Chung-Li certainly haven't been expecting a gift of any sort, but her face lights up in an instant, all in the same. Of course, I don't mind. Thank you. She's like, Chung-Li carefully accepts the package, pretty ribbon and all. Oh, wow. What could it be? I can't wait to open it. He. You'll see. But try not to get your hopes up too high. I wouldn't want to make you feel disappointed or anything. Oh, I could never. Not with a present handshake. I mean, a hand picked by you, of course. Anyway, I better be off. Take care on your way home. I will. Let's meet again soon. Continues to wave vigorously while Chung-Li disappears from view. Wow, she's so cool. I hope I can be like her someday. Squeak, squeak. Later at the Kung Fu class, Chung-Li, were you worried you might not make it? Do forgive me. I'm afraid I got a little lost. I know I'm running late, so let me quickly set up my things. I looked all over for you here, there, everywhere. We must miss each other multiple times, even. I can't read no more, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. No, I'll finish it. Terry Lee, Terry Leeds turned out to be the Marcos and Tozik of all people, and they in turn had been searching high and low for Chung Lee. But for you to come all this way and eventually manage to find us, such moving dedication, it brings a tear to my eye. You were looking for her too, Birdman? Why didn't you tell me? I don't even know how to talk like Birdman, but anyway, we were not searching together this entire time. Duh. Oh my God. As Chung Li quickly prepares for her class, her eyes come to rest on Hatu's. I think that's how you say her name. That's why I've avoided it. Whatever, present. She opens the box curiously. Inside is a sweet little bottle of perfume. It seems to be a Christie scent. Citry scent, one of her favorites. Oh, Chung Li applies the perfume lightly. Smells heavenly. Okay, so she's about to go into training, ladies and gentlemen, but she want to put on some perfume while she's training everybody to whoop everybody's ass. Okay, all right. Well, I guess it's fine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Chung Li can sell sweet while you're looking at them big, thick ass thighs. So it's okay. It's fine. Whatever. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Shall we begin? Chung Li methodically guides Marco, I'm sorry, and Zik, Tisik, and the other students through a series of foundational kung fu movements. At the same time, the lovely scent of the perfume waves gently through the air and around the class. Its fresh fragrance is a pleasant reminder of the time she spent with young Hotaru, I think that's how you say her name, just a few short hours ago. Oh, so not only did this woman just go ahead and kick everybody's ass, she don't even take a shower, or maybe she take a shower and then she's getting back to training just a few hours ago. Oh my God, are you kidding me? This woman can't take a rest. I mean, I understand Chung Li's a goddamn goat, but what are we doing here? Okay, I'm going to have to give her something nice next time. Oh, I know. I'll go down to the shops with LaFin. Oh, okay. Now hold up. This will all make it worthwhile. Okay, this will make everything worthwhile for what I've been reading. If LaFin is in Fatal Fury game. If they bring him in, me reading through this torture is all well worth it, because that, ladies and gentlemen, is my favorite next to Ken. Ken is always going to be my OG, right? Like, I don't ever play with him a lot because there was one time that I got so good with him that, like, I would go to arcades and be a motherfucking monster and devastate. Like, I'm not saying I'm the best Ken player of all time in the world, but at my time when I was that's why I don't play with Ken a lot. Like, and when I do play with Ken, you can see that I have that potential, even though I know Ken has evolved all through times. But my guy, the guy that I love more than anybody in Street Fighter, even over Ken, is LaFin. If you can give me that Bruce Lee looking bastard, that's all I need. Bring him back into Street Fighter 6 and here and that's all I need. That's all I need. Win. God win. Please, God fighting win. Anyway, all right, let me keep going. It says, and so me reading this torture is now got me excited because I had to go through this. But anyway, I'm back in Metro City. Chung Li thinks back over the events of the day while with a smile. It wasn't at all smooth sailing, but that's what made it so fun. I wouldn't mind having a little getaway like that every now and then. Okay, so she's out here fighting motherfuckers and saying that's a getaway, bro. I don't. These are badasses, no doubt. But this is crazy. Okay, so to all around her, she looks to be deep in conversation with nobody in particular. Marco and Tozik, whatever, notice it too. Despite their best attempts to maintain strict kung fu form, well, that's Bashindu. Never mind. Sorry. They can't help but tilt their heads in confusion. Thank you. That was done. You're right. Like, nobody can explain what this game is about other than the fighting. But I do got a special item. And I got some buffs and stuff. Like, okay. So they add a lot of stuff. I can't wait to dig in. I'm gonna dig into the game. Like, we're gonna get to it. I'm just waiting for Yobi to get this game and others so I can sit there and we can all jump in and just play this. Or just like when I go and play other characters and get all of their stats and you know, through their story mode. And then I'll start playing people on the regular online. I'm cool with that. But we're done with that. I beat her story mode. It was bad, ladies and gentlemen. I thought this was the worst story mode than anybody else's story mode so far that I played in this game. That's crazy to me because story modes were not really when I first started. Like, and again, hold on, let me go to home character. Well, I'll just that. Okay, so yeah, Chung Li, your story was awful. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Oh no, Chung Li, I'm not doing Southtown. So, like, Ken Masters was kind of wild, but it got really good. It got really good, right? So I was really excited. Now I haven't done him. Okay, so. Oh, you know, I had to do Janet, like, you know what I'm saying? I had to do her. It had to happen. And her story was cool. She's a pirate, all that. I was impressed with his story, Rodriguez. It was good. Her story was cool. I haven't done Terry Bogard yet or Rock Howard. Gato, I'm gonna have to do his. He's one of my favorite characters in the game. I haven't done mine yet. And listen, Joe is one of my favorite characters in SNK. That's my guy. And this guy is usually my OG, Andy Bogard, the older brother of Terry Bogard. This is my guy. I don't know if I'm going to be that good with him. But Joe, I'm always putting hands on. I'm always fighting and at least giving something. So we will be going through all these characters eventually, for sure. I don't know why that's not showing, or him, or her. I don't know. Well, I need to figure out where I got this story. Maybe it's something different. Hold on, let me go through here and look. Let me go because I beat some kind of story. Now, if there's more storylines, and that even because this says to the south. So let me go to home character and see what they say about that. All right. Well, that's so weird. Okay, so Chung Li is 22%. I beat Ken's story. What are we doing? Like, I don't know what's going on here because I beat. She was the first person I beat, right? What's going on here? Like, I don't know. If it's like other seasons where like they erase stuff, but not the story mode. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. What's the showcase? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so what? Okay, so is it? Did it change? I don't know. I don't know. Because I mean, you can go to my Fight Night stream and you see that I fought her story. I don't know if they changed everything and then like it started over because of seasons. I don't know. Like, oh, hold on, I gotta find out what happened because like, was it just arcade or? Oh, and if that's the case, I'm like that. That I'm cool. I'm really all right with that because that gives more like uh and I mean because it says episodes of the South, whatever. So anyway, let's go to arcade. Let's see if that's hold on, because oh okay, let me go here. You'll see right here. I got gallery. You got movies, right? So you'll see right here. Okay, so yeah, you see. Okay, so I didn't beat Terry's. Her, like I said, I beat her. So I got all her movies, right? Like I beat the game with her. Not with him. With him, I beat the game with him. So I got all of his. So I think okay. So there's arcade and then there's something else. All right. So now him and here's hers. Like I beat her whole story mode. Like so, I just did lie, like you know what I'm saying. Like so, maybe it was just arcade mode. So they have an arcade mode. They have other modes. Okay, so that gives more in depth. Which, like I said, I'm cool with that.
Sister. Some time ago, she was in a secret relationship. He's so very few people ever heard anything about it. Nasty business. And now a certain individual has her under lock and key.
Oh, so that's why you want this treasure?
Right. That is my sister's ransom. The price to be paid for her freedom. Geese's legacy.
So that's the deal here.
Yes. It's what Grant and Vox fought for. And now, there's nothing to even show for it.
Okay. I've had my fair share of bones to pick with you, but honestly, I'm over it now. Here you go. Treasure's all yours. Go on, take it.
What? Say it ain't so, Captain.
It's fine. The Lillian Knights are nothing if not givers. Using treasure to help the helpless, you know? Sounds to me like you're exactly the kind of guy we're keeping an eye out for.
Ah, here we go again.
Why are you doing this? You beat me fairly. Why?
One sec. Okay, thanks for the update. Anyway, about that Grant guy. It sounds like he won't be shuffling off this mortal coil anytime soon.
What?
Our ship's physician, the good Dr. Ishida, is the best at what he does. I had him take a look at your buddy earlier, just before the fight. Pretty close call, but looks like he pulled through. See for yourself. So yeah, this is for him too.
Goodness. You're something else. It would seem I've incurred a considerable debt here, haven't I?
And you'd better believe I'll collect it with interest. And I'm talking double the return.
Captain, we're violating territorial waters here. Come on, hurry up.
Time to drift. I'll hold on to your fella for now. We'll bring him right back as soon as he's feeling like his old self again.
Jeez, indeed. But I was just showing, like, I'm like, okay, hold on.
It's a good idea to just let them waltz off with Grant. I'm not entirely convinced we can trust them. Are you?
I am. With my life, in fact. and with Grant's.
The bald-headed dude, I remember fighting that match.
Wow.
He's a problem. I might want to try to
Nice.
learn him. He's badass. So,
Stealing is clearly their specialty.
Huh?
or dude with the
Forget it.
red marks on his
Come,
head.
come.
He's
Let's
a
not let
dope
B.
ass
Jenny's
character. I need to
selfless
learn
present
him.
go to
He's
waste.
really good.
I have a feeling things are about to get very busy for us very quickly.
Okay, so as you see, so I think it's like a difference between arcade, the South thing, or whatever. So you just seen it, like, yeah. So like it wasn't, yeah, because I was like, hold on, why I'm not getting? Okay, so it's episodes of Southtown, and then there's this arcade, and then there's all the which is fine. So, and then, like I said, with the movies, yeah, I'm gonna play with that dude probably next. Like, I thought she was a really cool player to play with. He was really cool. Of course, she was the first player I played with. Yeah, I had my reasons. I like him, Gato, but it didn't get through it. And so now we got her. I think she dropped not too long. Well, she dropped earlier. And so then there's other characters in here like and so we're gonna get through it. And so we're gonna sit there and just knock it down. I got to do Andy, of course. I did Ken, but see, he had so much of a better story. But see, I did it through here, which was kind of crazy. And now I see that there's something else missing. So it says view intro scene at the arcade mode. So all right, so there's more modes in here, which I'm really cool with. And like you see, I just beat Chung-Li's South thing. So okay, so I got to deal with the cheese of whatever, but at least here there's voice acting and other things through maybe from the arcade mode, because I think that's where I started it from. But this episode of the Southtown, okay, so it's not as in depth. It doesn't have voice acting and things like that, but that's okay. It shows more of the game having depth, and so I can live with that. But it is a very hard read, because it is cheesy and not very good. But that was Chung-Li's. We got Chung-Li's done. I'm gonna have to do Chung-Li's story. We'll be going through this, and we'll be going through every character, I promise you, while we be doing this on Fight Night. So, no doubt. So, let's just see. Let's start off with hot ass Mai. We gotta do the thing.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun, Mai. Let's just see a little something, and then we'll end it for the night. I was gonna play Corrupt tonight, but we'll like I said, you'll see me doing Fight Night more often. So we'll be doing it sometime here later on in the week, and we'll play Corrupt, and we'll play some other fighters as well. We'll get back to this, if not next Sunday, maybe later on. I'm going to be doing some more streaming. Hopefully I can get with Husky and maybe some others, and we can play some Ark. Some Ark. What is it? Ark Rivals, Ark Survival, whatever that game is called. Like I picked it up. I played the demo. I thought it was pretty cool, but I haven't played it with anybody else. I'm definitely going to finish Call of Duty this week. I enjoyed the story. I'm enjoying the story. I think people are overreacting because the story explains itself for the craziness that I see people are putting online. But I'm having a good time with it, especially with the co-op, something new that I've never seen within Call of Duty. It's fun. It's just fun, and I ain't never seen anybody ever take Call of Duty this seriously. So it's just the internet being the internet. But Call of Duty is going to be fun, no doubt about it. The multiplayer is fun, and it is what it is. But anyway, let's go and look and see what's going on here. Okay, her mission to investigate the so-called Hunter. Okay, let's see what disturbance I don't care. Can we keep going? Okay. I know, I'm sorry, guys. Let's just see. Get to a first fight. Let me see what we can do with her. And then we're getting out of here. Central City. So, okay. All right. I'm glad that I now kind of understand what's happening. Okay, so exploration, progress, all this and that. We open up the game, and that's good. I'm okay. So I'm not complaining. I'm complaining about the story, but I'm not complaining about the content because fighting games with a lot of content is a plus. So it's okay. Oh God, Terry, is that you? Oh my God, come on, okay, we're good. Yeah, it's been rough. Yeah, I've been a Street Fighter. Shit's been real. You got Street Fighter people here. It's hot. The block is hot. Let's just fight. Okay.
Witness the beauty of
And then also know
Shinobu-san
about extra moves and all that other stuff. So there's a lot more to it. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. Like, pick this up. It's $23 right now on sale. So get it. Anybody that's interested, get it. Please do.
Rock you!
There's ducks. Let's get this. Ah, I thought I had it. Oh my God.
Wait! Stand up!
Throw the fireball. I mean, throw the fan. I was trying to figure out what was she doing. Okay.
Final round. Get ready. Fight.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm getting good. Damn.
Terry, win! Another one in the bag.
Oh my goodness, man. Because I'm right there, and I'm just okay. Get her moves down. All right. Not too far off than what her original moves is. It's just
Final round. Get ready.
I ain't played
Fight.
with her on here, so. There we go.
I'm the best in Japan.
All right. Got that one.
All thanks to you.
Yeah, I see you can level up your characters real fast on here on this mode. So, I mean, I see it. I see it. Okay, let's do one more. Burgers with veggies? Oh no, absolutely not, man. We're gonna eat a burger. We're gonna eat a burger. Listen, I don't know. Maybe I'll be one of the big guys that's over here with a big hammer or something like that. But man, listen, I mean, you know, we can have lettuce and pickles. But you know what I'm saying? Give me some mustard. You know, double meat, cheese. I want my buns grilled or toasted with bacon. And we getting busy with this burger before I come and start beating some head in. Let's go! Oh, Manimal. That's what I would call myself. Manimal. That would be my fighting game's name. Hey, Manimal. Hey, Manimal. All right, one more match, and then we'll be done. Hey, Manimal, ladies and gentlemen. What would be your fighting character's name? Let me know in the chat. Let me know what would be your fighting character's name. I would say mine would be K Manimal because I'm all mammal, all man. Let's go. Ain't no lettuce, tomato. I mean, well, I would have lettuce and pickles and stuff like that, but nah, I don't want no tomato. I don't want all no vegetables on my meat. Pause. On my burger. That's a salad. Give me a salad. If all that, I'll eat a salad with some dressing. Oh man, and so we get this dude again. Like, this dude's a perv. Like, what is he doing? He just keeps coming through.
If we're gonna fight,
Like, listen, this man's a horn dog. Like, he just want to fight all the women. Who is this freakazoid? Ladies and gentlemen.
Round 1.
You have to get rid of him.
ready. Fight.
But yeah, women. Put hands on him, man. Hands, feet. He's nasty. He's about to hit you with some shit. Oh, good grief. And he's abusive. Oof.
Not done yet.
Yeah,
Player 2.
too much of that. Okay,
Round 2.
let's get him out of here.
Ready. Fight.
Damn. Got him. Oh, that's crazy. Who is this demon? He said, I'm taking all this fire. He's like, I'm blocking all this flame. Okay, let's beat him and then get out of here. What? Who is this demon? This perverted demon.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
This abusive demon. You want to put hands and feet on him. Oh my God, look at this man. All the authorities. Wow.
Player 2.
Okay. All right, let's try to sit there and figure this
Get
out.
ready. Fight.
Oh, girl. Oh, where's your low kick? Okay, right. Damn. Oh. I couldn't get it. What is it? 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 Might have to look in chat. I hit it that first time, but whoa. Damn. With that 10 hit, like that shit ain't working. No.
Overheat.
Oh. Whoa! I knew it when it wound up. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what. Okay.
Get ready. Fight.
Hold on. All right, we got that, right? Got that. Okay, we got that. Woof. Oh no. Good. I'm doing that way too much because I'm trying to figure out what it's her special. I had it once, but then there's more, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to look. In difficult. Look.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Yo, that was on me. Okay. Is that okay? That don't make no sense to me. It might be scheme while I'm over here tripping, and I don't know if I'm on scheme, and I think I might be. Okay, done. That's what you need. What are those buttons? In the air. I did that, so that's 2 buttons. That. Yeah, I don't know what. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the button configuration. Okay, I guess I am in that stupid mode. Okay, all right. Y. Okay, AX. Okay, all right. Smart combo is B. All right, which I didn't know that. Okay, and I knew about B. Red bullet. Yeah, I knew about the beats. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Anyway, I don't have the buttons even for that, so. No, what? Oh, God, this is so ridiculous. No. Stop. Damn it, I did that again. Oh.
Good there.
Here we go.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. Good fight. Good fight.
What the hell?
Good fight.
Man, she is not doing okay. So these buttons is telling me something different, but it's not correlating. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Round
All right, here we
1.
go.
Get ready. Fight. Punch.
Man, I'm blocking that shit. Oh my goodness.
Not done yet. What?
Man, come on, man.
Player 2. Win.
That's crazy. I'm blocking that shit, and it's
Get
saying
ready.
new.
Fight.
What? Yeah.
Get out of here. Oh,
Oman wins. Final round. Get ready. Fight.
wow. He absorbed all that. Like he was, I thought he was coming in for it, but okay. All right, let's go. Let's finish this dude off. That's crazy. That was crazy
Round
defense.
1. Get ready.
That's fine.
Fight.
What you want? Wow. You were.
Wins. Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Oh my goodness, what?
Not done yet. Gotcha.
All right, that. Oh, okay, good shit. Pretty lame that I can't.
Overheat.
Oh, that's trash. He is evading a lot.
Get ready.
Okay.
Fight.
Come here. Okay. What? Shit, man, that's crazy. Oh shit. That's okay. No.
Player 2 wins.
I missed a special move again. Like, what the? Oof. Is it forwards or backwards? It's both, but I'm like,
Round
which
1.
button is
Get
it?
ready. Fight. Overheat.
Oh, nothing. Like he is putting hands on old girls. So I got to really pay attention to that. Look how much. What? That's crazy. I couldn't hold off. Man, dude is taking so much energy off. I guess I got to spam, so. Get it. Oh no, hell with all that. I just gotta play like this. I mean, oh my goodness, he caught me with it. What? Wow. I'm in trouble. Oh my god, I got out of it.
Player 2 wins. Looking good there. Yeah.
All right. What's happening here? What's happening here?
1. Get ready. Fight.
Don't want to keep spamming, but I guess I got no choice. Damn. Trying to do the air attack, the air finish, it just didn't. I just didn't register right. Fudge sickles. All right, come on. Meet the other one. Oh, bro, are you kidding?
Player 2 wins. Looking good.
Are you kidding me? Okay. She's just not gonna beat him with Brute. I just gotta chill.
Round 1. Get ready.
So,
Fight.
just what it is.
Good fight.
Oh, back up. Like, I'm trying to back up and they wouldn't let her. What?
Good fight.
Not done yet.
Fist.
What in the hell?
Good fight. Good fight.
Oh, you are kidding me. What? No.
Good fight. Wins.
All right.
Round.
I hate to go out like this, but I got no choice. I'm trying to be cute with it, but it ain't happening. This dude is brutalizing her with attacks.
Fight. Good fight. Hands off.
There we go. Okay. I just had to just be put pure focus into what I needed to do. Sorry, Mai. Ugh. That was way too many fights for that.
Hey, sure, I'm stronger.
I know, baby girl. I'm sorry. All right. All right. We're going to end it there. We'll come back to mine later on. We'll do this. This is fun. You know what I'm saying? Especially me trying to learn the characters and then seeing about like the new moves that they implement within that. Like, I didn't know anything about that. So again, like, I've kind of been out of touch. You know, I've been had a lot of things that I had to be taken care of. So I apologize for the lack of me putting in a lot of effort into the fighting games that I've been playing, because I've just kind of just jumped in, just having a good time. And still, we're learning together on this. And so we'll definitely do more of this. I do like this game. I love it a lot. I don't like this part. It's corny, but it's part of whatever that they're doing. So we'll just let that cook. But anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out the stream. We'll be doing, we'll come in here sometime tomorrow, and we'll be doing something. I don't know if, because normally I usually take Monday off. If I do take Monday off, tomorrow off, we'll be going balls to the wall from Tuesday on to Sunday. I am going to be doing some other stuff for going to check on my auntie and stuff like that. But other than that, we'll be doing some extra stuff, like I said, and we'll be coming in more consistently. So hopefully you guys will check out the content. But anyway, Fight Night Sunday is here until I go on vacation here next month. We'll take a couple of weeks off, but I'll be back, and we'll be just back to a normal schedule. So thank you guys for checking it out. I will see you guys next Sunday for sure. So if you just only check out Fight Night Sunday, but I will be doing some more of this. I will be playing other fighters and sports games. I will be finally bringing some sports games and some single player games. Like I said, Arc Raiders, that's the name of the game. See if I can link up with Husky, Ham Solo, whoever, and we can jump and play a couple of online games. Maybe if we can get some online COD co-op, that would be fun as well. Really having a good time with that. I need to finish that story mode on that. I'm sure I'm close to the end. maybe 1 or 2 more chapters, and then I'll be done with that, and then I can just be consistently on the multiplayer. But other than that, all that jazz. Thank you guys for coming through. If you've just now checked out my channel and you like the content, man, don't be afraid to hit the like button, subscribe button, follow button, do all that. Share it out. Let's get it into the algorithm. Let people understand that, listen, there's people out here that just plays these games. Don't have to be elite, but they can be good enough, and just showing off other games that maybe a lot of people don't put into their rotation. And that's the thing that I like to do, especially on Sundays when I'm doing fighting games, other games I like to show off. I will get to a point to where I'm going to be showing some classic games from 360, OG, Xbox as well. Maybe old PlayStation games as well. We'll start seeing what we can do with that. But that's it. Like, saying a lot of streaming, a lot of content coming forward. So thank you guys for coming through. All right. I don't have anything else to say. I said enough. All right. Everybody have a good one. I will see you guys next time. If not tomorrow, definitely Tuesday. But I'm thinking I might have some time to do something Monday. If it's not a stream, it's going to be talking about some content. But I will definitely do my thoughts Tuesday, as I always do. 2:30 p.m. Central Time. Come and check me out. All right. Peace. Good night.